Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. It's not even funny. So if you guys follow my Instagram, first of all, if you don't, you totally should. It is always listed in my description box, but it is Kelsey_Pinzo. If you do follow my Instagram, then you guys would know, based on the photo that I posted today and the photo that I posted a while back on my story, my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette came in. I'm so excited. You guys know I've talked about Jaclyn Hill a lot on this channel. I've been following her for a long time. I still use her lipstick, even though the collection flopped and everything like that, because I got a good lipstick, and I'm obsessed with Jaclyn. I just think she is amazing and talented, and she's really who got me started with makeup and teaching me technique and everything like that. So I was skeptical about ordering the volume 2 right away, just because I didn't need to spend the money on it right now, and I was like, I know it's gonna be a permanent item, so I was like, I know I can get my hands on it anytime. And then I watched Nicole Concilio review it, and I was like, okay, Nicole is not gonna she's not gonna lie about anything. She is totally honest, 100% truthful, and I was like, depending on what she says is whether I'm gonna buy the palette or not right away. And she told me to buy it, so I bought it. I bought it on launch day at Morphe.com, and it just came in the mail today, and I literally had it in my backpack all day because I had class from 12:30 to 5, and the mailroom closes at 4:30. So I went to the mailroom at noon, right before my class, and carried this around with me all day. And I'm just so excited to show this to you guys. Congratulations, Jaclyn. I've heard really amazing things about this product, and I'm going in with high hopes, high expectations, and I'm going to do a swatch, a review, maybe do a look or two in this video, and I will come back to you with my thoughts in a few days after using this palette. Today's Tuesday. I'm going to do looks Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and give you my final thoughts then. But for now, we are just going to take a look at the palette and swatch everything and talk about some details about the palette. First off, this is what the palette looks like. It looks a little more sheen, a little more sleek compared to the first one, a lot shinier. It does, someone talked about this the other day, I don't remember who it was, said that this text here looks very similar to Jaclyn Cosmetics, the way that they have their text on their products. And the way that Jaclyn describes this is the sexy older sister of the palette 1. So I do have that one back here. I can show it to you guys for sure. So this is the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. And it is all white. It is very thin. It has the title up there at the top as well. And I'm so excited. So the message on the top, I believe it's the same. Yeah, it's the same as the first one. It says, "To all my loving subscribers who have supported me all these years, this one's for you, volume 2. And then XOXO, Jaclyn Hill. So let me super quickly pull out the first palette, and we will do a side-by-side look. So this is the volume 1. As you can see, mine is very dirty, very well loved. I think this is the original packaging, because I think I got this one on the second launch, because of course they sold out and had to relaunch again. So I got this, I think, the second time it stocked. And it comes with an insert card, unlike the new one, which has the names on the palette, which I really appreciate. This is what it looks like. And then next to its sister, these are the palettes here for you. Sorry, as you can see, I'm doing really good here holding up side by side. So I don't know if it's the way that the shadows are pressed or what it is. Maybe it's the packaging. I don't know. But for some reason, the new one looks bigger, even though it's the same amount of pans, same packaging, pretty much. I don't know. There's just something about this one that just gives off the vibe of more space. Can't explain to you what it is. But like I said, this is the old one. A lot of warm, neutral tones, some cool tones in the corner over here and the bottom. And then this one is extremely warm, very Jaclyn Hill, and this one has a lot more color to it, I think. And I'm so excited. I'm really excited. You guys y'all don't even know. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. I believe it's 35 shadows. Yeah, there's 35 shadows in both palettes. And I'm just going to go ahead and start swatching row by row, and we're going to talk about it. Okay, so these are the swatches for Certified, No Joke, Flawed and Odd, A Moment, and Stay True. So I figure you guys can kind of guess which one is this. So the top here we have Certified, No Joke, Flawed and Odd, A Moment, and Stay True. There. So first impression, Flawed and Odd is so gorgeous. So metallic and shimmery, shiny. It went on like butter. Same with A Moment, although I don't find it to be as pigmented as Flawed and Odd. No Joke looks super pretty. I'm definitely gonna have to play around with that one because the last time I saw a yellow like this was in the James Charles palette and it was pretty disappointing. And honestly, it's not my favorite shadow of the It's All Good palette either. I think they have a yellow in there or they have like a gold and it's not overly impressive. This is giving me better first impressions than the other two did, but I'm definitely going to have to play around with this for sure. Certified, it's like a muted like white ivory color. I'm probably just going to use that mostly for setting my eyes. It's not really giving off any like crazy first impressions of, oh, that's going to be really gorgeous. This would be really good for like a matte highlight. If you did like an all matte eye and you needed something to highlight your inner corner and brow bone, this would be really good for that. So now I'm going to swatch I'm In It, which I've seen some gorgeous swatches of, I tell you what. So I'm In It, Talia, which is one of her nieces, G Money, Therapy Sesh, and Not My Journey. Okay, so from top to bottom, yeah, okay. So from bottom to top, actually, we have I'm In It, Talia, G Money, Therapy Sesh, and Not My Journey over here. So again, first impressions. I did actually already swatch Therapy Sesh and Not My Journey. I swatched those with my friend at dinner. And it swatched a lot better this time, I feel like it did then. But Not My Journey, absolutely beautiful. I feel like Therapy Sesh has potential. It's just a little dull for what I was thinking, but again, swatches don't tell everything, so I'm definitely going to go into it with like an open mind. Talia, the formula on that is so pretty, and like the glitter in that, wow, so pretty. G Money, a beautiful warm brown tone, and that color I'm In It, I don't know how much you can see it here, but like it's a pink reflect in like a white. Oh, it's so pretty. It reminds me a little bit of the color Lace from the Rach Loves highlighting palette with Pixie. It reminds me of that, but like a little more eyeshadow-esque as opposed to like a highlighter. Very pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off, and then we will do Love Handles, Feeling Myself, Positivity, Lolly Mama, and Good Place. Okay, so we have from right to left, we have Love Handles, Feeling Myself, Positivity, Lolly Mama, and then over here is Good Place. Looking at this, the swatch that impresses me the most is Good Place. I just think there's a little, like, the little bit of purple, like, sheen that it has at the top is so pretty. These first three, the, like, corally neutral browns, so gorgeous. That color Positivity is so beautiful, perfect for a sunset eye. Feeling Myself is also really nice. It's very orange, which I do enjoy. Lolly Mama is super pretty. It's a gorgeous pink. Overall, this row tends to be a little bit more neutral in tone, I feel like, and I think it is beautiful. Okay, so next we have from top to bottom in the palette, we have, here we go, we got Comfort Zone, Homebody, My Man, Tipsy Girl, and then up here is Paolo. First of all, sorry for the way I say my man. Every time I hear that, I think of Jason Momoa in Justice League when, what's his face? God, I did this the other day. When Cyborg, like, catches him out of the air he's like, don't worry, your journey's not over yet or whatever. And Jason Momoa was like, my man. So that's just every time I hear, like, I just can't not hear that anymore. But that color, that and Tipsy Girl, like, holy heck. Those are so pretty. I know my lighting isn't great, so like it looks a lot better over on my end than it does on yours. But it is so, so pretty. Like that color Tipsy Girl, that is like bright, bright pink, and it's so, so pretty. And that color Paolo too, it's like a frosted cranberry color. Oh my god. And again, I love the two. We're starting to get into the first few rows are neutral row here, and it is just absolutely stunning. I am really impressed with this palette so far. Okay, so first thing I want to point out right off the bat is this swatch right here. You can kind of see it got a little messy there when I swatched it. It kind of like chunked off for a little bit. That was the color Grateful. It's the first time I've had that problem, and like if you just like wipe it off, it's fine. But I did just want to point that out. That was the color Grateful that did that to me, and I haven't had that problem yet. So we have Perfectionist, Get Ready With Me, or GRWM. We have that color Grateful. We have this absolutely stunning shade over here called Empowered. And then at the top we have, I'm not going to try and say it the same way she does, oh, hello, something like that, I don't know. That color Empowered is like this beautiful, like pinky red with purple reflect in it. I opened up the palette and my eyes immediately went to that color, and boy was I not disappointed. This is so pretty. Get Ready With Me, I believe, is a pressed glitter, and that went on so smoothly and so pretty. Same with this color, Oh Hello. This is a matte. It's like this gorgeous, like fuchsia purple, like oh, so gorgeous. And then again, the neutral colors are very, very pretty and warm and perfect for what I like. So next we have Ride or Diamonds, Bougie, Heart On, Next, and then up here we have Crazy. That color Ride or Diamonds, absolutely beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of like the color, I think it's Diamond from the ColourPop So Jaded palette. It reminds me of that, but it has a little bit more of like a gold undertone to it than that one does. The color Bougie has a little bit more of like a pinky champagne undertone to it. Almost a little bit of bronze, just a little bit. So pretty. The color Heart On, it's very pretty. I feel like it's I feel like it went on a little more subtle than I would want it, but very pretty. And then those two colors that we're getting into the vampiness right here, we got Next and Crazy. I love dark vampy colors. Just ask anyone who sees me on a normal daily basis. I tend to wear dark lipstick. Wear vampy colors, such as the color Crazy. It's just my thing. Alright, so now we're getting into the last row. Okay, so this is the last row right here. So we have Thick Skin, Drama Queen, Livin' My Best, Dance Party, and Temptress. Okay, that color Livin' My Best, this gorgeous, like slightly cool toned red. I need a moment. Like, look at that. That is the most pigmented, like that looks like a lipstick. Like that is so, so pretty. Same with Temptress and Dance Party. They're just so pigmented. Drama Queen, gorgeous. Thick Skin, a little bit too warm for a transition shade for me, but that would be a beautiful transition shade. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first impressions right off the bat. There are very few colors in this palette that didn't wow me. All of them are just so pretty. I don't know if it's just me, but looking at them, like now that I've swatched them all, it's almost like there was like a little bit of brightness on the top that like once I swatched, it's like they look a little more subtle, some of them. But it may very well just be me, 100%. There were a few, like the color Livin' My Best, and I think it was Thick Skin that did a little bit of that like clumpy swatch thing. But overall, this palette is just gorgeous. I tend to look at it in like four. So hear me out. This is a little weird. So this corner over here is like a little bit of like an orangey golden corner. Over here we got the more neutral tones. Over here we have the red, and down here we have the purple and pink. So that's how I look at it, but it's so beautifully organized, and the colors are just in your face, and they're beautiful, and I'm so excited to look at it. I will say my hand, you can't really tell, but it is a little stained, which is to be expected. I know that pinks and purples especially tend to stain your eyelids, so I'm definitely going to see like how badly that stains, even with an eye primer. But overall, I am so excited to work with this palette over the next few days, and I will come back on Friday and give you my final thoughts of the palette. And I will probably be doing some tutorials with this palette as well, so stay tuned. Alright, thank you guys, and let's go ahead and jump to Friday. Sorry I look like a little bit of a mess right now. I just got back from the gym and grocery shopping, but I just wanted to get on here really quickly and share my final thoughts about the Jaclyn Hill palette. I did put it away into my collection, so I don't have it with me side by side, but I do have my thoughts in my head, so I just wanted to go ahead and share those with you guys. First of all, overall opinion, it is a absolutely stunning palette. It is beautiful. The shadows blend gorgeously. All of the colors just flow naturally into each other. They all work together, and it really is a warm color person's dream. It's absolutely stunning. I haven't played around with the neutral line yet. Like, I always put like one neutral shade as like a transition, but I haven't done like a neutral eye look using that little corner of the palette. But I've tried the reds, the pinks, the purples. I've tried all of that, and I've been so happy with it. It's not what I have on today. I actually have the ColourPop It's All Good on today, but the palette is stunning. It really is. The shadows are pigmented and blendable. Even the purples. I know a lot of people have problems with purples. They're just very hard to layer and just to get right. But I had pretty much no problem with them. Like, they were just absolutely beautiful and pigmented and buttery and smooth, and those pretty much are my final thoughts. I think it's totally worth the money, especially because you can still use discount codes on it, which not all like new palettes you can do that, and you can use them on this one. I think I used her code JACATTACK and I got $5 off. No, I used GlamFam110 or something. I use the app Honey, and it finds discount codes for me, and it gets me the best value for my purchase. But you can use any percentage off discount or any of the GlamFam ones, and you'll get like $5 off your purchase. So it is totally worth the money, I think, especially if you love warm colors. There are a lot of other palettes that do the same thing that it does, but if this is your type of color scheme, 100% you should get this palette. So congratulations, Jaclyn and Morphe, for hitting a home run with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.